So here we are now. We're going to start getting into a little bit of an introduction to trigonometry. So first of all, before we get into anything too crazy, we need to get used to labeling the sides that are in a right triangle. Of course, a triangle has three sides. The names for the sides in a right triangle are the hypotenuse, the opposite side, and the adjacent side. So some definitions. The hypotenuse is the side that is always across from the right angle, and it's always the longest side in a figure. Okay. The opposite is the side that is across from the angle of interest. You'll see what this means more in a minute. And the adjacent side is the side that is next to the angle of interest, because the word adjacent means next to. Okay. So with these definitions in mind, let's look at an example here. Right. So the first example, we'll do a few of these. So let's say we've got a right triangle, right angle's right there. Let's say I know that this angle is a 20-degree angle, and I've got, I can label my sides from here. Okay, so my right angle is right here. My hypotenuse is across from that right angle, so it would be across from the right angle right here. Okay, so this is my hypotenuse, which you can abbreviate as HYP if you wish. And you notice it's also the longest side that's in the triangle. Now this is the angle of interest right here, the 20-degree angle. So to find my opposite side, I just find the side that is across from that angle of interest. The angle here across from that angle would be this side over here. So this is called my opposite side, or OPP for abbreviation. That must mean then that this would be the adjacent side, because it's only the last one left, but you can see that it is the side that is next to the angle that isn't the hypotenuse. Okay? So that's one example. Let's do another one. How about if the triangle looks, I don't know, a little bit different, something like that. Well, and say I know that angle there, 20 degrees again for simplicity. My right angle is here. Across from my right angle is always my hypotenuse, so this would be my hypotenuse. This is the angle of interest, so across from the angle of interest is this side, so that will be called the opposite side. And then the side that is left over, which is also next to the angle, is called the adjacent side. Okay? Let's even do another one. So how about if we've got that there, and we're given this one here is 20 degrees. Right angle is right here, so across from my right angle is my hypotenuse. Okay, this is my angle of interest, so across from my angle of interest is my opposite, and then my adjacent side would be right there. Okay, let's look at one more. So something like this one here. Okay. So pause the video. I want you to try this one, and then we'll talk about the answer now in a few seconds. Okay, so my right angle is here, so across from my right angle is over there, so this would be my hypotenuse. This is my angle of interest. Across from my angle of interest is down here. This would be my opposite side. And then the other one that's left over is next to the angle is my adjacent side.